Hey guys, Limit Fisherman here, and I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've uploaded, but I've been putting some time into another project of videos that's going to go up on this site here within the next month, and I'm going to have probably an update video pretty soon of how things are going to go this year, things I want to do different and stuff like this. But right here we just have a little tackle warehouse order, and it's a pretty nice size. Look at this, pretty big box. I recorded it last night, but for some reason my Invencio sunglasses, they stopped recording in the middle of it, so I'm just doing it with my iPhone right now, and the Invencios are right here. They're working fine, at least from what I can tell. I'd just rather do it with my iPhone right now. So I've already opened it, unfortunately. I know some people actually like to do it, they like to see it. They don't like to see it first, but first things first. Got the Tackle Warehouse shirt here. This is charcoal. It's really nice. I like this charcoal one with the black. Really nice looking shirt. And a lot of this stuff is just for springtime stuff. Let's first get into it. I'm going to be fishing some Clearwater lakes here this spring, and I'm always looking for some search lures. And, a swim bait like this, Sexy Lavender Spro BBZ1 6-inch swim bait is a good deal. I've got one that's a floater model here, and I've got another one in here somewhere that is a slow sink. Right here. Sorry about that, guys. And then there's the slow sink right there. So I can kind of experiment with them, and I'm gonna be trying these a lot. The thing in the springtime with these swim baits, whether it be something like this, or I have here a King Shad, Strike King. That on Tackle Warehouse they have these for sale. So why not? You may not catch a lot of fish on them, but at least they might come up and follow it or something like that. And in the spring, that's important because you can cover more water, and then you can turn back around and throw a drop shot or a Texas rig or something on them, and you can flip something on them. Maybe you can sneak up there and actually see the fish on bed instead of going around looking for them. You can just throw that out there, and you'll catch a few as well. And here I got a Strike King Sexy Shad, or Strike King King Shad in this is Sexy Shad right here, this color. Let's see, I got another one in Sexy Blueback Herring, because this lakes down here have blueback herring. It's just a good color all around. You can use that in a lot of situations. It doesn't have to be just for blueback herring lakes. I also have some Mojo weights. I love using Mojos or a light Carolina rig on spinning tackle. Quarter, 3/8 ounce and less weight, and go around and fishing these flats and fishing these flat points and fishing around these docks and stuff. Points that have stumps or something. Really good technique this time of year. Something a little bit different than a lot of people use. It's really, really deadly. Gotta be careful though. You'll gut hook a lot of fish. I gut hooked one over about 4 pounds the other day on Oconee. And then right here, Live Target on Tackle Warehouse, they have a big sale on these, and this is a big size right here. I got another one that is a smaller. You can see the size difference. It's pretty good size difference. I think the one on the bottom there is the biggest of them, and the one on the top is, I believe, the middle of their size that they have. But they have them on good prices. And if you want to know the color here, this smaller one is tan and yellow. It's a 5/8 ounce model, and that's the size that I generally use the most. And then this one right here is a fluorescent green yellow. And it's a 3/4 ounce. I didn't know, I've never used these Live Target ones. I'm just going to give them a try. It's a little bit bigger than what I normally fish with, but it could be good for mat fishing or something. It'll get used. I love to frog fish, so it's going to get used. And here's the smaller one again, the 5/8 ounce in fluorescent green and yellow, the same color that bigger one is in. And got another Mojo weight, just a different size. I've got one in 3/16 and then another in quarter. And right here I've got these, man. I'm going through a lot of new tackle boxes this year, and I'm doing a big tackle organization thing, as I've talked about before. And one thing you can not only prevent, but you can stop rust. If you have hooks in your box, they advertise that it completely stops any rust. Even if you got rusty hooks, they spread like an infection, but like the flu. But dude, if you put these in here, it advertises that they completely stop it. So you can put those rusty hooks in there with everything else, and the new hooks you have should stop it. So you can put these in your tackle boxes. They also have a big strip that's like probably 5 or 6 times bigger than this, and you can put it in each compartment in the boat. So I bought some of these. I'm probably gonna buy some more too, just to put them in like every compartment if I'm happy with them. Here, I've got the Big Bite Baits Warmouth, and you know, in the advertising, it shows that they're like a really small bait, but really, if you can see my thumb, they're actually bigger than you would think. And I'm telling you, you want to get your hands on some of these. Put it on like a quarter or 3/16 ounce weight, flip it on some bedfish, flip it around docks or something like that, flip it around shallow wood. Really cool bait, and that color's pretty sick, isn't it? It's like gold flake. It's starting to rain, so I want to hurry. That's why I wanted to start this early. I'm going to tell you the color on this. This is War Party, which is awesome. That's bluegill. That's a really good color for springtime bluegill. I got the same thing here. This one's called Easy Money. I like that. And it's kind of like a robo-type worm color, but it's the same thing. And then right here is a kind of a cool thing. You'd look at this and say, okay, that's a suspending Spro jerkbait. Nope. This one right here is actually a floating model. It's got a lot more buoyancy. It's just the Spro Mixed Stick 115. It's the same size with a 3-hook model. As you can see, it has 3 hooks. But see there, it shows 0 to 3 foot. This is going to be like a, you know, almost you could fish this in the same places you'd fish like a floating worm in the springtime. And these clearer lakes, you need something like that. And you could fish this a little bit faster too. So I'm really looking forward to using this. I'm actually going to be going out to probably Lanier in 2 days. This is probably going to go up tonight, which is Thursday night. And I'm going to go out to Lanier and try that. Or I might go to Russell if you don't know where that's at. It's on the border of South Carolina and Georgia. And then right here I have a Big Bite Baits Dark Chocolate MF Swimming Crawl. It's a limited edition. They don't have many of them, and they have them on sale really cheap. So guys, make your Tackle Warehouse orders. Get these. I've got them in several different colors. I bought them up because I needed some like trigger crawl type baits. You know, crawfish baits where you can Texas rig them, and also you can trim them down half the size and put them on a jig head or something. I needed some. I like to put these on my Carolina rigs, the Mojo rigs and stuff that I showed you earlier. I like to do that. And this color here is green pumpkin and black gold flake. And like I said, I got a few of those. Right here is a really interesting bait. I'm sorry if I'm moving around too much. I need to get a tripod. But here's a Big Bite Baits coontail worm. And if I can, I don't think I can get one out of the pack. But it's a really interesting bait. It's like it's almost like a Cinco, but it's got the ribs on it. And it's a 4 3/4 inch bait. Man, I tell you, I think this is going to be really deadly on a shaky head. You can throw this on beds and stuff too, but I think it's going to be really good on a shaky head. It's a little something different. You can throw it on a Texas rig, Carolina rig, man. It's a really interesting bait, and I like baits like this that have the ribs. It's a little something different, you know. I got them in plum, and I think that's the only color. I got like 3 of them because I know I'll go through them. And just showed you that with the limited edition swimming crawl. And I got another one in a different color. It's like an original green pumpkin color or something. Let's see. And then here, this is a Demiki Baits. I actually grabbed this out of the pack last night when I was doing the video. See here, this is like for your football jigs. It's got the grub tail of it, and it's got these little things, man. These little appendage right here. They like float in the water. They have a ton of action. It's really awesome. Instead of using the skirt on like a football jig, you can put that on there in the place of a skirt, or you know, you can put it on like a shaky head too. And this right here is the same thing, but just without the grub tail. Don't know if I can get one out of the pack. I'll try. I think I did when I tried this last night. Alright, so this bait right here is the same thing. But these appendages, man, that looks sick. It's got a lot of action. I wish you could feel this. It's a really soft bait. And this color right here, in case you're wanting to know, is a baby bass color, which is a great color. Anything baby bass, green pumpkin, watermelon, any of those colors, it really, the color is, this time of the year, can be wide open. You can have yellow is a good color for soft plastic, white, if you want to sight fish, anything with some flake in it. You know, I don't think there's many colors out there that won't catch a bass in the spring. More than anything, is just getting it around the fish. And I got the same thing that I just showed you in green pumpkin, black flake. Let's see, I already showed you that. Got another pack of those, the bullfrogs, rust protecting thing. And then this right here is a Trocar 3/0 finesse worm hook. It's like a straight shake hook, and I think the reason I bought these were I'm gonna use these for drop shotting, power drop shotting it's called. It's a technique where you use like 12 to 20 pound test line, and you throw a drop shot around cover, and you know, you try and catch fish that other guys are, you know, missing. It's a really interesting technique. You should use short leaders and target bedding fish. Already showed you that. And then here's the same thing. It's called a Damiki Air Crawl. These baits I just showed you, but I got it in white too because I plan on doing some sight fishing with these. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to go through a bunch of these. And you would think, through the advertisement, it's a lot like the Big Bite deal. You think it's a small bait, but look at my thumb. It's actually a pretty big bait. It's real heavy too. It's really got some dense plastic, so it's a lot heavier than you would think. Really good bait. I'm really impressed with it. And then here's the same thing, Mixed Stick 115, but I got this color. The color I showed you earlier was Old Glory, which is awesome. It's got a really neat color to it. It's got some like gold, brown, and it's got some really neat colors in there. Green with black back. It's really a neat color. It's really good for to imitate those bluegill, but you can also imitate a shad with this. I really like it a lot. It's really good go-to color. And then right here, this actual color is called Chrome Shad, I believe. Yeah, Chrome Shad. It's a really interesting color. I like that. But that pretty much concludes it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to have an update video of some things. I'm working on some projects, so don't think I've been sleeping. I've been at the wheel. I've been working and stuff too, and there's been a lot of changes going on in my personal and family life. You know, but I'm still fishing, and I've taken some time off the tournaments. But like I said, I'll get into some of these things in an update video. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are out there catching some of these springtime fish, man. You need to be out here enjoying some of this beautiful fishing. This kind of fishing only happens once a year, so you get out there and enjoy it. If you have any questions about springtime fishing, anything you'd like to see, I'll do my best to get it. But a lot of my tip videos won't be coming up here on YouTube anymore. They'll be going to a new site, which I'll be talking to you guys more about that. But as far as, like, you know, these order videos, update videos and stuff, you know, that's that. And I want to thank some of my new subscribers. I've gotten quite a few subscribers since I've last uploaded, so probably about 30 or so since I've last uploaded. So I want to thank you guys for jumping aboard the Johnny Jenkins train and the Limit Fisherman train. So hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.